He wasn't feeling that great, and we were heading home. And this van ahead of us turns on their lights, and their caution lights, and then they pull over and then go in offside the road. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a great day, a great night. My name is Brianna. And today I'm doing a video. If you haven't seen, it's kind of like a follow-up to the kind of guy I want to marry video. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put in the description below and you guys can go watch it. So I'm going to be going over, if y'all know, I am engaged. His name is Logan. Super happy and excited. We're getting married really soon. But little funny backstory. So I made this video back in, I believe it was March, was when it was posted. I made it like a week or two before then. I posted this video and it was called The Kind of Guy I Want to Marry, and it was just a bunch of different like qualities that I was really looking for, but on the first date with Logan, I don't know what we were talking about or what came up, because normally I don't bring up my videos at all and I try to just like act like a totally normal person, but that was the first video that he watched, and yeah, which I thought was like the date. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to think, but if you look at the video, there's lots, like, I don't know all this stuff here. I know what I'm looking for and I knew Logan is it, but I want to see how many of these qualities are like spot on. So I'm gonna watch this video with different things and then I'm gonna tell you if those qualities are yes or no, if I pinpointed Logan down to a T. So yeah, let's just start watching. Number one is to be an active member of my church, which is the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Okay. Is he a member of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints? He sure is. He's been a member his whole life. His family is, you know, all that good stuff. Not that his whole family had to be, but yep, he met that quality right on. Another big one is for them to be like a hard worker, a handyman, and be able to do a wide variety or wanting to learn to do stuff. Okay, handyman, can I do things, build, do all that? Little story. So, I mentioned in our before videos, we need to fully tell how we met, but we met, he was giving a talk in church, said in his mission, and that was where my cousin lived. And in that talk, he talked about how his dad was like a woodworker. On his mission, he was like the mission handyman, and they had a whole bunch of missionaries coming in and they had to fix up a whole bunch of beds, and that was his job, of going around the mission and fixing stuff and doing all these different things. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. So yeah, he definitely passes that. He's a very big handyman. He does construction, he can build, do about anything. Like I look at his projects, what in the world? It's so cool. He is so talented. He knows what he's doing. And it's amazing. I love seeing his work and his talent. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I could go on for hours and hours, but yeah, he is amazing and he is really, really good. So yes, he passes off that quality too. I actually am like really attracted to blue collar jobs, or like police officer, army, something that's like, they're really kind of serving, doing hard work. Okay, so for jobs. So I told you right now he's in construction. He's going to school to be a machinist, which designs like all your little metal work, you guys. When you're designing different, when you go and you see little metal parts, it's car parts, anything that's designed with metal, he's going to school to learn how to design those, which I think is so cool. Like I've seen like him do like his stuff and everything, and just a little bit. I'm not even seeing like a whole big aspect, but I see the little things and I'm just like, oh my gosh, how do you know how to do this? But yeah, he's going to school, he'll do all this, and he'll probably be designing a lot of things that you use and you don't even know, but it's a genius. There's actually not a lot of machinists, and there's like a really lack of it in the market. Not a lot of people are, and so it's just a great career to go into because they need more. So it's really cool. But yes, he passes that quality as well. I bet you I like guys that are taller than me. They can even just be like an inch or two, but I do like the height. The question, is he taller than me? I think we've only posted one picture online. We did our video. We have not really shown, but yes, he's 6 foot, taller than me, It's great. I can just like look up and be like, love you honey, love you honey. And it's great. So yes, he is taller than me. We passed that requirement. Another big thing is I'm outdoorsy. I love to get out. I love to be in nature. As well as I love like kind of farm life and doing all that. Like I'm living in a trailer now. I want someone that kind of wants that same lifestyle that will get me out to do things. Okay, so this next one, kind of farm life, country life, nature life. Yeah, so he grew up in the country, very small town. Comes from like cattle ranchers, loves hiking and fishing and all that fun stuff, which is great for us because we both like to do it together and we've already gone so many fun adventures. Most of them I haven't even posted, you guys. Like we just kind of go do them, especially because our whole like beginning relationship no one really knew about, and so I didn't post. Like actually there was quite a few things that we did that I did post that didn't have him in it because we were like trying to just keep it like personal, but just like a spontaneous. It helps me get as much and I can like do the same with them. Okay, so is he spontaneous? Yes, he totally is. He'll randomly be like, a few weeks ago I had mentioned I wanted to go to Lagoon and we'd planned a date to go. Lagoon is like our big theme park, has a bunch of different rides and everything, and I've never gone on any roller coasters. Anyways, so I said we wanted to go and we planned a date, but then he decided to surprise me and do it like the week before and we went. He randomly like, I'll just mention like we should do this, and he just like, we just go and do it, and it's been a lot of fun. And so yeah, there's always an adventure and I never know what's going to happen or how he'll react to like, I guess like sometimes I'm just like, oh, he'll react like normal, serious, and then randomly he just like throws in a joke or just like we should do this, or just like he's very, very witty as well, and I love it. I love it. Another big one is that he can make me laugh. Okay, so can he make me laugh? Yes, I laugh constantly over little things and big things, and he can just get me in other ways. Now he is trying to work on his dad jokes a little too much, and sometimes I'm like, I can't, but I guess there's always, every guy needs his dad jokes, and the woman just kind of rolled her eyes like, really? What is happening? Like my dad had all his dad jokes. I'm like, Dad? They're so cheesy, but they're good. But he does make me laugh all the time. Back to what I was talking about before, the spontaneous, is someone who is active, because honestly, if you're with me, there is a lot of outdoors and hiking. All right, is he active? Yeah, honestly, he's like way more active than even me. One, in construction you do a whole lot, so that's one thing, but also just like loves getting outside, being outside, and doing all this fun stuff. So yep, he passes that as well. So this one, I don't think people realize this quite as much, but something I've really come to admire and something that's super important to me is when, so people know who they are. Okay, this next one is like a very interesting, as again, like this is something I don't feel like a lot of people know, is who they are, what they stand for, and that was something that's been very big, because if you don't know, then you can fall for anything you change. Logan, yes, he passes this. He knows who he is. He won't let anyone change that. He's firm in his beliefs, and it's not like I'm worried about him like changing or becoming something else, because he knows who he is. So yep, he passes this one as well. And then another thing is service minded. I think that's why I like a lot of like the blue collar jobs, is because they're serving, they're helping people. Okay, is Logan service minded? I need to tell you about my man. I just get bragging about him all the time. Like literally, this is just a video of me bragging. It was the last night. He wasn't feeling that great, and we were heading home. And this van ahead of us turns on their lights, and their caution lights, and then they pulled over and then go in offside the road. And so he goes past and then turns back around and goes over and helps them. And he's like, do you guys need help? And then we could both tell they speak Spanish and stuff, which I don't understand, but he does from his mission. And so he just pulls over, goes over, starts talking. Then we end up trying to like jump their car and all that. and like they had to call like a family member to come and get a new battery because it wasn't working. But he tried all that he could to do that with what his resources were, and it really impressed me because like here we are, not feeling the best, but still stops to help. But he's always doing that. He's always looking. If it's family, if it's random people, he's stopping, he's helping, he's doing what he can. Someone asks for help, he does it without even a second thought. Like, he doesn't talk back, doesn't say anything, he just kind of gets to work, silently just kind of serves too without looking for recognition or claim or anything, which is like so attractive and amazing, and I love about him. But yes, he passes the service one as well. There's plenty more stories I can just tell you guys. It's great. It's great. Yeah, I think chivalrous men that open up the doors, who like call up girls on the phone, who come and like pick them up. So chivalrous, gentleman, all that stuff. Does Logan pass that skill? That trait? Yeah. He calls me up at least once a day for the longest time. He's always calling me up, opens all my doors, pays for stuff, always the most gentleman, polite guy you could find. It's amazing. It's so cool to kind of have that. I think it really comes from like the country aspect of things. That's just kind of how most of them are raised, and just the kind of people they are. And it's amazing, and I love it, and it's so great. And fun can't even watching past this video and being like, whoa, you guys just like don't realize. It was so crazy because when I first met him, I was getting down, I was like, he's just like this. But even watching the video, like he matched every little thing, even the things that weren't like that I wanted but weren't necessarily like total like 100%, you know. But he passes all those. He does everything. Literally, I would just design my man here, and then he just appeared for me like 2 weeks later. Not even joking. It was a week later. Yeah. It was kind of crazy, and I love it, and it's amazing. But yeah, it's just how everything fell into place, how everything worked. It was great. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video of me talking about if Logan matches our requirements of him being the one. Totally does. Totally is the man that I need and God blessed me with, and that will be with me for eternity. So I'm so excited for this, so excited to be marrying Logan. And yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know below what you want to see. Push the subscribe and the little bell button so you get notifications, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day, great night. God bless.